Gets his chip forward towards Gibbs-White, who's on halfway, and chests it down and turns and gives it left-hand side for Hudson-Odoi. Hudson-Odoi gets it under control. Nuno outside him. Hudson-Odoi cuts infield, then outside again and gives it to Nuno. Nuno 10 yards from the byline, left-hand side of the field, held up by Soufal. Jinking one way, then the other. Soufal goes to ground, and Nuno gets to the byline. It's curled across the post. Oh, what a great save to deny Elanga, who hits it first time, and Alphonse Areola just stuck out a leg right on his line and made a magnificent save, the Frenchman. It's headed away, and it breaks now for Emerson, the Italian international, former Chelsea man, but Forest win it back again on halfway. And then sent forward to Awoniyi. First time layoff for Nuno, who's got Hudson-Odoi to his left, level with the edge of the box. Here is Hudson-Odoi cutting into the penalty area, jinks away from one and then crosses towards the back post. It flicks off ahead, nodded back in by Elanga. It's Awoniyi trying to bring it down.
A little build up from West Ham, but it was a nothing shot from Phillips. It left footed, a bit weak.
Here come Forest though, with Nuno out wide to the left, well forward for Hudson-Odoi. Hudson-Odoi with the cross. That's going to break off a deflection to Dominguez, edge of the box. Dominguez is charged down. It's broken for Gibbs-White, whose shot goes straight at the goalkeeper. And Areola blocks it, and West Ham get the ball clear up towards halfway. Felipe loses out to Antonio. Antonio gets away. Across gets Murillo to cover. Edge of the penalty area. Murillo challenges in brilliantly. And the ball breaks for Matt Sells. Hudson-Odoi, who turns, rolls it across the middle of his own half for Elanga, who's told by thousands that he's got a man on, and Forest play it neatly. Elanga, Felipe, now Williams into the West Ham half. That's a good ball into Elanga's feet, stabs it forward towards Awoniyi. Awoniyi trying to go round the goalkeeper, and Areola's tackled him brilliantly. Areola is having a fabulous game for West Ham. Lovely football from Forest. Elanga stabbed it through for Awoniyi. Awoniyi didn't have to change his direction, didn't have to break his pace, nothing, or his stride. Inside their own half, Nuno down the left-hand side. Sends it wide left. Here is Hudson-Odoi with Soufal still off the pitch. Hudson-Odoi stabs it back for Danilo, who hits it first time, and he's clipped it over the crossbar from just outside the penalty area. Well, sent forward by Emerson for West Ham, but cut out by Williams from midway inside his own half. Not much on for him ahead of him, so he has to turn backwards for Dominguez into Hudson-Odoi's feet. Now Danilo comes cleverly away from Bowen and lays it back to Nuno down the left-hand side. Seems okay after that heavy tackle from Calvin Phillips. Here's Danilo again for Hudson-Odoi. Hudson-Odoi taking on Soufal down the left flank for Forest. Turns it back for Nuno Tavares. His cross into the penalty area. Aguirre gets up and heads it away. Brought down by Dominguez. Dominguez into the feet of Awoniyi. Lovely turn!
Yes!
Awoniyi scores! Just like he did last year, famously against West Ham here at the City Ground. Awoniyi's got another one against the Hammers and puts Forest in front in added time at the end of the first half. Lovely pass to him from Nico Dominguez, right into his feet, and the turn was superb from Awoniyi, lightning fast away from his defender, and then rolls it into the net. Finally beating Alphonse Areola, who's been brilliant for West Ham through the first half, but he can't stop Awoniyi in added time. It's Forest 1, West Ham 0.
Well, again, quality finish by Awoniyi. Beautiful ball zipped into Awoniyi's feet by Dominguez. Beautiful turn by Awoniyi.
Nuno takes that throw from halfway down the Forest left. It's well controlled by Jared Bowen, but then he loses out to Hudson-Odoi, clipped in field by Awoniyi to Gibbs-White. Gibbs-White moves it early down the right-hand side to Elanga, who volleys, and it's a great save from Areola again. Elanga's control saw the ball nip up in the air, and as it came back down, he volleyed first time from an angle towards the near post area. And Alphonse Areola stuck out one hand and tipped it over the crossbar. Fabulous hit from Elanga. His control wasn't great, but my word, his second touch was magnificent, and Areola's save was as well. It pushed him from behind and put his leg out for him to fall over. Now Nuno has done the same to Calvin Phillips, so that'll be a free kick as well. Phillips wants to get on with it quickly. Nico Dominguez doesn't let him. Phillips throws him over to the floor. And it's all got a little bit tempestuous. And I think Dominguez is probably going to be booked for not retreating. He is. Gibbs White's having to haul him away from arguing with the referee, and Calvin Phillips gets booked as well. So an out-swinging corner from Morgan Gibbs White in front of the Trent end. Forest 1-0 ahead. Here it comes, edge of the 6-yard box. Zuma heads it away. Danilo volley! And Areola punches it up in the air and away.
Keep it either side of the goalkeeper. Both times have been at the goalkeeper.
Gibbs White caught by Calvin Phillips.
Now then,
Calvin Phillips has just been booked. Referee reaches into his pocket. Second yellow for Calvin Phillips and a red card. West Ham players go straight to the referee. Phillips still arguing his case. Nayef Aguerd, Kurt Zouma. Here's Alanga. Left-hand side for Forest with Hudson-Odoi outside him. Here is Hudson-Odoi again, jinking infield across the edge of the penalty area. Shoots, blocked, comes out for Nuno. Right foot drive towards the top corner, didn't miss by much.
That one far away, was it? I mean, that was, again, a whisker away from being on target. Again, it's that directness that Forest are causing them problems. They've got to keep that going. First shot was blocked. Keep this going. It's been superb.
Gibbs White, 25 yards out, left of centre, drifts it across to the right. Here's Williams running onto it, into the penalty area, goes down. Referee gives nothing.
Well,
and Maxwell Cornet gets the ball away. Nico Williams is banging the turf in pain.
I'd like to see
Nuno
that again.
in the technical area, holding his hands high apart, as if to say, how has something not been given? Surely VAR will have a look at it.
Well, they've got to have a look at it. I mean, if he's caught his ankle, or is he?
He might have just twisted his ankle, Nico Williams, but
yeah.
He's trodden on him. There's clear contact, and that has to be a penalty. VAR has got to give that. He has clearly trodden on him. The referee's missed it, and there's no question at all that Williams has been trodden on, and that stops him going past Maxwell Cornet. It's inside the penalty area. There can be no doubt. There's no doubt this is a penalty, and there really is no point in having VAR if this isn't a penalty. It's just it's ludicrous. What? It's not been given. Honestly, it's laughable. It's absolutely laughable.
What?
It clearly is laughable. I don't know what is going on here. Corner, which Gibbs White is going to take from the left-hand side, right-footed, back post, punched away, out for Danilo to drive. That hits somebody right in. It's going in. No, it's going to be ruled out for offside. They'll rule it out for offside. Forest think they've got a second. It bounced right up in the air. It was very tight to the goal line. Goalkeeper Areola is told he's got to wait. It was Danilo who hit the shot again. Now if it hits Yates, Yates was in an offside position. I think it actually hits Origi. Yeah, they've had a look.
Is it because Yates has got involved?
Yates has got involved with challenging the goalkeeper. 68 and 71 minutes. Murillo, who's been brilliant, hoists this forward towards Origi, who wins the header, nodded half away by Alvarez. Yates heads it back to Origi. Origi's back heel wide right, looking to get Williams in. Williams away from Aguerd, hits the byline, pulls it across. Has to be a goal from Hudson.
Yes! There we go!
Finally!
Get in there!
Wrap it up against West Ham United. It's Callum Hudson-Odoi, who's the spare man at the back post. Lovely play, Origi involved, teeing it up for Nico Williams, and Forest man of the match gets away from his man, squares it right across the 6-yard box, and back post, Hudson-Odoi finishes in front of the Trent end to finally kill off West Ham United and get Forest's second goal. Forest 2, West Ham 0, 4 minutes into added time at the end of the 90.
Deservedly so. Williams outstanding on that right hand side, continued the run, beautiful ball in, but composure when we needed it most to score that second goal and to really nail them 3 points.